Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sakura Forest Girls. We are back with them fishing right now, so you're good at many things I am not. Hehe, well, thanks. You're pretty good at a bunch of stuff too, though. Like, you're tenacious for one. You seem so demure and shy. You're kind and considerate. You work hard and don't have a chance to list the rest of the merit of traits because all of a sudden I feel tugging on my must have landed a fish. It feels like a big one too. Oh, I got something, Ayana. I got something. It's pulling really hard. Are you all right, Yaya? I'm fine. This is no problem. It's just a fish. How could it be? Stop screaming, mister, and let me catch you. Maya won't be happy if we don't get back with this huge haul. I want to eat you for my dinner. Try to reel in, but the line, but the fish is putting up a colossal fight. Thrash is wildly churning in the water into a frothing white spume. Hey, cut that out! I grip the rock hard, my teeth gritted. The fish is so strong it yanks me forward, and I'm soon bidden to stand. I dig in my heels into the ground, determinedly not wanting to lose. I can't let the fish get the better of me. I'm supposed to be a warrior. Stop that, you stupid fish! I'm not letting you go. You might as well give up. I'm going to get you quickly. But you're being such a pain, I might poke out your eyes and teach you a lesson. Nobody stands against me. I hope talking down the fish might cow it into submission, but it doesn't. Of course it does. There's no way a fish can hear me above the sound of its thrashing, and even if it could hear me, it wouldn't be able to understand. Fish are not known for their silver tongues or communicative skills. I'm wasting my breath and my effort. The fish makes a particularly valiant attempt to escape, tugs so hard it almost tears the rod clean off my hand, though I'm able to keep it steady. He has to escape my teeth. How big is this fish anyway? Yeah. Rise to your feet, Ashes, to help approach me. Do you need my help? I can try to steady you if you like. No, it's fine. I can do this. Are you sure? Ayana brows seizes in concern. You don't need to do everything on your own. I know you're stronger than I am, but I would like to help if I can. It's fine. It's totally fine. I have everything under control. Ha ha! Ah! I scream alarm as the fish gives another violent jerk, this time unable to keep my footing and be pulled forward. Yeah. Reaches out for me, she grabs the back of my dress, trying to root me in place with little of it. The screaming fish is way too strong. I so slide against the dirt. The fish gives another tug and then I'm pulled forward, rod and all. Anna, who's still grabbing my dress, soon follows. Ah! Eat! Both of us cry out in alarm. The rod is wedged from my hand. The ground tilts beneath me and I fall. There's a few dizzying, disoriented seconds of my weightlessness, my body bowed by the wind, but soon I hit the earth, or to be precise, the river. I fall sideways, landing in the crystalline water with an almighty splash. Blah! I land in an elegant manner in a pile of sprawled limbs, my hair trailing in the water, my arms and thighs feel damp. The water's pretty cold and my stomach fudge chatter. At least there's one silver lining. The fall didn't as fear. The feels awfully soft and fat. As I'm like, that makes two cushions. Yeah. Two very supple, springy cushions which seem to be rising and falling in tandem with my own breathing. I blink away the white spots from my vision, then look down. A pair of wide, surprised baby blues meet my own. Oh. Yeah. Good landing, gotta be honest. Yaya's face is an inch away from mine. Her face is flushed with embarrassment as of her long white trails in the river. Droplets of water cling onto her bronzen skin. Our damp legs are intertwined together beneath the water. I can feel Ayana's hot breath on my cheek. It's kind of awkward. How did we end up in such a compromised position? Are you alright? I didn't hurt you, did I? No, I'm fine. You could never hurt me, Yaya. We're friends after all. Friend or not, this doesn't stop me from weighing a whole bunch. I have more muscle mass than you, and I'm taller. I must be crushing you. It's alright. I'm not that delicate. I'm more worried about you. And I'm more worried about you. I guess we're both worried about each other. Of course we do. We're best friends after all. That should go without saying. Jeez. I shake my head bemused. Listen to us fuzzing over each other. We're so silly. I start to laugh and Ayana turns to a third-party monster. We're both lying in the river, our limbs entangled. We're making no effort to wade back to the bank. Instead, we're laughing, clinging to each other as though for dear life. Nothing particularly funny happened. In fact, the opposite. Yep. I screwed up while I was fishing, fell into the river, and made nothing but mistakes one after the other. It should rankle me more than it is, but I can't stay mad when I'm with Diana. She always cheers me up. It doesn't hurt that she's so adorable, soft, and she smells good. She's really got it all. Haha. My laughter starts to trail away like the ebbing of the tide. Still smiling, I look at Ayana, my arms round around her. Hey, Ayana. Yes, what is it, Yaya? I'm glad I came on this journey with you. Me too. Don't know what I'd do without you. You'd be an awful lot drier for one. If you were on your own, you wouldn't have been pulled into a river. If I was on my own, I would have never reached this river in the first place. Well, maybe. I think you're more careful than you give yourself credit for. But that's not here nor there. We should probably head back to the bank. We need to dry off. Then I might be able to actually catch some fish. Maya will be angry if you come back, Auntie Anne. That's right. Ayana's eyes wide in surprise. I forgot about that. It's a good thing I'm here to remind you. I poke Ayana's damp forehead with my equally damp fingertip. It's not like you to be forgetful. Did you hit your head? No, I'm fine. Ayana shakes her head, her white pigtails floating in the lake like water beetles. I'm better than fine, actually. Being with you always makes me happy. My chair is red as this unexpectedly sweet sentiment. I have to I have to glance away to my furious blush. I don't want Ayana to see what an intense effect her compliments have upon me. That would be even more embarrassing than falling into the river was. Well, maybe. And I returned to Maya home after an hour after the fishing debacle. Sunlight has dried our clothes and hair, still damp about the edges, and my dress smells faintly of river scum. Falling into the river was not my proudest moment. I was able to restore some of my pride by catching a bunch of silvery pike and bass. Yes. My, it looks like you caught a lot. Maya praises her whole an abused smile playing about her mouth. Color me impressed. I thought you did better than I thought you would. Though you both look a bit bedraggled. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Everything went according to plan. Now, really? Maya smile goes wider. I know she doesn't believe a single word. Are you quite certain, little warrior girl? You're not keeping anything from me, are you? As if I would. I'm not a snake like you are. Now here's your stinking fish. Ayana and I worked hard to fish these up for you, so be grateful. Oh, but I'm very, very grateful. You may be a little girl, but you're not half so hopeless as I once feared. Hey! I know I shouldn't rise to the bait. I'm human, not a fish, but I can't help it. This woman is infuriating. Don't call me little girl. I'm a grown woman by my village culture. I'm more than capable of looking after myself. I'm pretty muscular, in case you haven't noticed. I could take you on a fight easily. I'm sure you could, if it was a fair fight. But I have no interest in anything so dreadfully dull. I figured as much. You're all bark and no bite. You think that? Chuckles. I am not particularly skilled with melee weapons. It is true, but I have no interest in stabbing and thrusting. Such primitive methods are awfully gauche. If you and I were to come to blows, which I pray would never happen, I would not bother with physical exertion. It's unladylike, and I would not want to get sweaty. I would instead use my magic to charm you and turn you into my slave. Enamored by me, you would have no choice but do my bidding. I could, in your rapture, say, make you drop your spear upon the ground, or turn it on yourself, or even upon your little friend. Now, wouldn't that be dramatic? Yeah. My eerie laugh sends a shiver down my spine. I had hoped we maybe gotten off on the wrong foot, and I might grow to like her given time, but I think I like her even less now than I did during our initial meeting. Don't act so grandiose. I would never ever turn my weapon upon Ayana, no matter what enchantments you have at your disposal. That's not possible. Really now? Raised an eyebrow. Would you like to test that? It might prove illuminating for all three of us. Why you? Yeah. Please don't. Rest her hands on my shoulder. There's no sense in fighting here. She's supposed to be our ally. But she's threatening us. I don't think she means anything by it. She's just teasing. Maya giggles. We have not known each other all that long, little girl, but you seem to understand me well. Perhaps in time we could become friends. You leave Ayana out of this. She's my friend, not yours. We didn't seek you out so you could be all buddy. Well, it could help, maybe. Maybe. You didn't? No, our relationship is completely transactional. We only agreed to help you so you would help us. There's no friendship involved. Now, that is sad. I tend not to involve myself in the affair of humans, but you intrigue me. I do so love stoking that temper of yours. It's very gratifying to see how fiercely I can make it burn. You're like an inferno, little warrior girl. Your friend by construct is cool and unmoved, like an icy tundra. He's far easier to get along with, though she is, quite sadly, lacking the same charms you possess in abundance. What are you talking about? I take a step away, flustered despite myself. Ayana's way more charming than I am. She's the pinnacle of female grace, and I'm clumsy and awkward. And brash indeed. You have many failings. If you were a teapot, I fear you would be full of cracks. I'm quite partial to imperfections, though. When one has lived as long as I have, one begins to tire of people, places, and objects which are simply pretty. I hunger for something more visceral than that. You're exactly the sort of girl I like to tease. I will never get enough of your intense emotions. I could feast upon the anger in your eyes for a full week and still not be sated. That's how much I value your company. What does Maya mean by that? I don't really get it. I guess she's trying to tell me... that she's into me? Maybe I got the wrong idea, but are you trying to flirt with me? My. So you finally figured it out, have you? You're not as dense as you look, or indeed often act. Oh, she's having a field day. Whatever. I glance away from Maya. Her gaze is disconcerting. It feels like she can see a little too much of me, and I'm not referring solely to my skin. If you like me that much, why don't you reward me already? Show Ayana and I where Coco is, and we can leave and continue on our journey. I don't want to stick around here. Clicks her tongue. Do not be so hasty. Don't you know that pleasure can be found in waiting? You will be more appreciated, I am sure, if I give you the information you seek after you have faced a variety of challenges. Speaking of which, I've grown rather peckish as I anticipated your return. I would very like to consume some of the fish you have brought me so graciously, little warrior girl. I would hope so. I went catching it, then hauling it back here. Got a bunch of fish for you, so go ahead. Adjusts the bucket of fish lying on the ground. Get cooking. You're not gonna do it for me? What? Should I? I'm the one who caught them. I'm not your slave. I could always make you my slave, using my magic. But perhaps I shall abstain for now. It would be fairer to bend you to my will using my own wills, as opposed to any underhanded enchantment. It's much more fulfilling that way. As if I'd ever be your slave. You're delusional. Delusional I am. Lips upon her femur, one lip crossed over the other. She looks with the first lip say so. Perhaps I am delusional. I have been alone for many, many years. Sometimes I do wonder if any of this truly real. Could you perhaps be a figment of my imagination? Perhaps we're all figments, with which no real fixed form. We could all be dreams, no more than a shadowy, ill-defined creation of a greater being than ourselves. Oh, our existence ultimately mean less than ashes scattered in the breeze. All our thoughts and feelings, none of them truly matter. Or do they? Maya fixed me with a ghost. Well, Silence envelops us, very sterile silence. Despite the warmness of the day, a chill creeps down my spine. Why is Maya looking at me like that? To be honest, I don't really get anything you just said. I did not think you would, a little girl like you. I'm not a little... It is no matter. Giggles. It is unfair to pose such a question to you. Great thinkers have pondered the meaning of existence of centuries and have been unable to find an answer. I would be most surprised if you had anything of value to offer. Please forgive me. Maya bows her head. It is a bad habit of mine to navel gaze needlessly when I am hungry. Now let us see to dinner. Sorry to say, but I'm not the best cook. I would not like to sully the fish you caught with my own substandard skills. Would you be a dear and attend to it, Ayana? Of course I can. I don't mind at all. I knew you would say that. With that attitude of yours, you would make the perfect housewife. Perhaps I gotta keep you here so you can cook for me and clean for me and massage my back whenever it begins to itch. No way. I wind a protected arm protectively about Ayana and clinching to her side. Ayana's my friend, remember? She's not your property. She's absolutely not your drug. I don't want her stuck slaving away at your hearth for the rest of her days. What a pity. You are so awfully possessive. It's enough to make one wonder whether the feelings you nurse for Ayana are mere friendship, little warrior girl. Yeah, what? What? I draw away as though burned, and then sputter an incoherent response as my favorite. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, but I rather think you do. For your pretense, on the contrary, you are not that dense. Well, never mind that. I would love to discuss your so-called friendship, but that would not fill my belly. I shall shelve the matter for now. And for always, I hope. I can't promise that. Oh, she's fun. I grit my teeth together, which of course makes Maia giggle. She seems to find an incredible amount of amusement at my expense. She might not have turned me into a frog, but she's definitely a wicked witch. There's no two ways about that. And I feel like this is a perfect position to stop right here. So, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.